Trenton is, I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, a beautiful city where you can become successful.
My family a lifestyle, sent 3 daughters to the best universities in the country, and made me a self-made millionaire. Anybody can do it. Hell yeah!
This is the 7th year to mark the anniversary of Karen's passing, but also to celebrate the future for Trenton, looking back but also look forward.
NJM made a $500,000 commitment that on the spot, once it was presented, to fund and support the Greater Trenton organization. The future is bright for the city of Trenton, and in large part it's because of Karen's vision.
And here we're to award and honor a number of businesses in the city and other leaders, nonprofits and others such, through the Karen Franzini, who was just such a great champion for our city and for the great work she did. And so we honor her legacy and her spirit here today, and it lives on in all the work that we do here.
When other people talk about what we can't do, this guy stands up and says, "That's my city. Let me tell you what we can do." If you'll put your hands together for our mayor, Gusciora.
Welcome to this extraordinary evening of entrepreneurship, of business development, and the real care for this capital city. The better days are ahead of us, and it's all because of the honorees, Greater Trenton, and the entire business community out here. And the city of Trenton is purchasing the former Marriott Hotel. That's worth an applause, right, George? And we are going to turn around. We don't want to own it, but we want to turn around and find a developer who wants to reimagine the landscape of downtown Trenton.
And he wakes up every morning thinking about who else can I bring to the table, because he recognizes that he can't do this lift alone. They came up with the Trenton Daily. And I remember reading about people in the Trenton Daily that were just everyday people, but they were everyday Trenton people. And they were everyday Trenton people that were doing great work. And that's why I was excited about being here, because I recognized that when other people were creating their businesses and running their businesses around the city of Trenton, George was putting together a group of superheroes that were willing to spend their money and put their money where their mouth was and say we're willing to invest in the city of Trenton.
Big things are happening in Trenton, as the mayor mentioned, and really a direct result of the efforts of many, including those of Greater Trenton. So currently there's over 400 housing units under construction and under development here in Trenton in 4 different projects, including the redevelopment and transformation of the former Holiday Inn Hotel. This is an extremely exciting opportunity for the city to try to move a very, very long dormant project forward that can be extremely impactful in the downtown. And finally, in closing, I'd ask, how would you answer that statement, Trenton is?
Trenton makes the world takes, but love stays and it returns. Change is important. So So change takes bold steps. It takes fearless courage. You know, that kind of courage that when you know you're outnumbered and your back is up against the wall, but you do it anyway. We here, just as bold, courageous, and fearless as we can be, moving like a collective puzzle, working in our own sliver, but all towards the same goal.
There's a saying that young people have that you know that you've done something when you can go from the streets to the suites.
Look at the person next to you. That's what Trenton looks like. They look very diverse. They look from different parts of lives, different countries. They come from different backgrounds, different colors. But that is Trenton. We're just so honored to have been recipients of award alongside of the Smith family, which is such a wonderful, wonderful family that we so admire, and we so much look up to you and what you do and what you've done and what you will be continuing to do.
When I say Trenton is, whatever it was that was in your mind, I'm going to ask you to release it into the atmosphere. Trenton is. Beautiful. Trenton is. Wonderful. Trenton is.
Outstanding.
Trenton is iconic. And you know what? I am Trenton too. Something about that name, Trenton. There's strength in that name. There's resilience in that name. If you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, we go together.
Our purpose and mission of acting as a catalyst to improve the lives of current and future Trentonians and businesses, and serving as a catalyst, connector, convener, and partner, and bringing in investors, developers, brokers, and working with the community to make sure we maximize the outcome and the positive impacts of all these projects. And so, again, we're absolutely committed to making sure that we continue to move things forward in Trenton for Trentonians and by Trentonians. It's really important to make sure we get that part right, and we absolutely will.
The question is, Trenton is?
Authentic, genuine, historic, and the best is yet to come.
Your Town Tube is today's #1 all-local promotion, social media, and networking in the central New Jersey region. The most attractive, fastest, and most affordable ways to reach a huge local audience.